Hey, Sam, are you there?
Yeah, how are you guys?
We're just having so much fun. Michael's not here. So, when the cat's away, the mice will play.
Well, I guess he's probably not going to be too happy about that when he gets back.
Oh, no, we've had good time. We've just been laughing and carrying on. He'd be laughing, too. So, by the way, folks, this is Michael Schwartz's nephew, the most knowledgeable person in the gun world that I've ever heard of or met or seen. 90 times out of 10, he never gets stumped. He's just absolutely amazing. So we're going to let Melissa. She has got a question from Luna in La Mesa.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So, you ready for your question?
Yeah, let's have it.
All right. Luna in La Mesa asks, what was the first semi-automatic pistol?
Luna from La Mesa, thanks for the question. Short answer, the Borchardt C93.
We're looking.
I'm looking and I don't see that on here.
Uh-oh.
What? Did it happen?
Yeah, it happened. It finally happened.
Okay.
Well, tell him what the answer is and see what he says.
What's the given answer?
The given answer is, maybe this answer is wrong. Who knows? He's the encyclopedia of guns. So they say F.N. Browning M1900 was designed by J.M. Browning in 1896.
No, the Borchardt came before that.
See?
Why did I have
Where's
a funny
your fact
feeling?
checkers, man?
Yeah, why did I not have a funny feeling?
I'm serious. Go ahead and look it up.
Oh, no, whoa.
I'm looking it up right now, and I got a different gun entirely, too. I got Salvador Dormus.
Who's Salvador Dormus?
The Salvador
Good
Dormus
name,
was
but
the
I have
first
to-
semi-automatic pistol.
Salvador Dormus. I've never heard of that. Huh.
Well, tell us about the one that you feel is the first one.
Well, I don't know if it was the first designed, but as far as I'm aware, it was the first that was really mass-produced and available for sale. Hugo Borchardt designed this toggle-locked system that was later adapted by Georg Luger in the Luger. But the reason the Borchardt never really got too terribly popular is because Hugo Borchardt was convinced that his design was the be-all, end-all, and refused to update it or change it. So Georg Luger, a much younger engineer, who was sort of more excited about improving on the concept, came up with his design, which would, of course, be the Luger.
I will take your word for that.
See, this is great, though. You would think just that, that was a simple question, and you wouldn't think we'd run into controversy with it. But that's good. When we look this up, I'm going with Sam, though.
So the first one
Sam.
to gain commercial success was the C93.
Okay. So
according to the NRA Shooting Sports.
All right.
The history there. They actually have the history of semi-automatic pistols. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm seeing Salvador Dormus as the first one, but it was closely followed by, I'm going to mess this name up here, Schlollenberger Laumann 1892.
And I hope Sam can hear you because I don't want to repeat that again.
No, I was talking on the air. Don't worry.
Okay, good. That was actually pretty good, Brandon.
Then
right.
the one that came in
So
from
that sound familiar, Sam?
from Browning to FN.
Say again?
Did that sound familiar, the one that Brendan just read off? Because I'm not going to say it.
No, not really.
It's probably a pronunciation thing. We're going to have to check that out and see. Hey,
Ooh.
Let me ask you a quick question here,
To be
Sam. This
continued.
isn't...
It was good pronunciation, I think. I don't have the word in front of me.
All right. It sounded good. He did it well. But I have just a quick question here. This isn't a professional question. This is just like a Joe asking Sam question, so no pressure here. But we were talking about different lawsuits and things around the country and the federal law with 21-year-olds not being able to buy handguns. And now that you're not now that you are a 21-year-old, are you a handgun owner by chance?
Yeah, I own a couple.
And then what I was going to ask you about that is, are you like a revolver guy, or are you just strictly a semi-auto guy?
I like revolvers because they're interesting, but in terms of practicality, like something to carry every day, I'm just a little more familiar with semi-autos, and I find that I can shoot them better. I'm more familiar with them, so I guess you could say I'm a semi-auto guy, but I'm not one of those people who will never touch a revolver. I think they're interesting.
Yeah, see, that's great. That's how I feel about it, because generally for everyday use, practical stuff and everything, I like the semi-autos. But, I've got just a revolver right now. I've got a Ruger, a GP 100 match champion.
Those things are indestructible.
Oh, it's so much fun to shoot. And that was another one that I shot at a Women on Target thing. And, I must have this.
Have it.
That's how that gun came around, too. But, yeah, I've got a list of on my wish list there because I want to get some from each of the big manufacturers, a Smith & Wesson and a Colt. And I'm seriously looking at a Python.
Because?
That's on the list. Just because. Yeah, I ran into a guy at the range who was collecting snake guns. Like all of
the
them.
names, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you've got the Cobra, the Night Cobra. I think there's a King Cobra. You've got, of course, the new Python that just came out.
And there's a new
the
Anaconda now.
which was an old model. That's a Python in .44 Magnum.
Yeah. So cool. I'm glad to hear you like revolvers. Because some of those people say that to me. It's like, oh, a revolver. It's like, what are you, dumb?
No.
Revolvers
are awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
But I would say this with revolvers. I think the market, I think it was Smith & Wesson actually started the Airweight. I think.
Yeah, that's Airweight Smith & Wesson.
That is, I'm going to say it on air, that was probably one of the dumbest designs ever. Only because why would you lighten the gun where you're trying to take a small projectile this big, trying to go through a barrel that's just slightly bigger than the projectile itself and not have any weight behind it. So the recoil on all the Airweights that I've shot, which is a lot of them, were just been horrible.
What
absolutely
caliber
horrible.
is that in?
38 special.
Oh, okay.
And they all been like just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason for it. That's why you need the weight of a revolver.
Huh? But they can be very, very challenging to shoot, especially if you're not very proficient with revolvers or handguns in general. The way to tame that a little bit is to get an aftermarket grip that you can get all your fingers on. Like I think Hogue makes one. I'm sure they do.
Yeah, they do.
A few other companies make them. I think one of the Airweight models, Smith & Wesson, actually sells with the longer grip, so that helps a little. But they're still kind of a pain.
They're absolutely horrible. And I've been shooting for a long time, but like that was just a horrible design. And the main reason why they did it so women can have an option for carry. They're like, we're going to make this gun lighter, make it out of aluminum.
And
yeah,
you can always tell that's men thinking that because
it
I'm going to make
is.
a tiny little gun that's going to be really hard to shoot and it's going to hurt.
Yeah,
that's a great
like,
idea.
Let's just turn women off from guns altogether and just think we're smart. Nope. No. That would be like my biggest, like if I had a time traveler or if, like a time machine, that would be the moment I'd go back to. Like, stop. Don't do that.
Him.
It's horrible. I feel like the gun world would be better without it.
Sam, thank you very, very much. Hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day with your mom.
Yep, it was nice.
All right, buddy. Well, you take care, and we'll be talking to you next week.
Thanks for having me on, and I guess I'll have to do a little more research on those, because that's the first time that both me and the given answer were incorrect.
I know, and Brandon looked it up, and it's wrong there too.
Yeah,
well, it's like, to be continued next week.
Yeah,
Sam.
we'll find out next week. Thanks, buddy.
Inconclusive.
So, have a good night.
All right. Yeah, because normally he's spot on. I mean, he very rarely, and he doesn't look nothing up. He's just telling you what's in his head.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. That was really awesome.
All right. So
yeah, I'll be curious to see what that real answer is there. There's controversy apparently. I guess it depends on who you're going to believe.
I know
right?
There's probably some old dude in the woods that know the answer.
Probably.
Like,
yeah, he was there.
You're thinking of the movie The Shooter with
yeah,
Mark
with
Wahlberg?
Shooter, yeah.
I know.
It has every projectile already like encased. Like, this is this.
Funny?
I know what this bullet is. It's this. Yeah.
That's going to be Sam when he's old. He's going to be sitting
Hey,
in
if
the
I
woods.
get in trouble, I'm going to have to go to the woods and
Yeah.
ask him some questions. So
Yeah.
it's okay.
I still think that's a great movie. I don't care what
It
anybody
is.
says. I've watched that thing about.
Yeah,
I
me
can,
too.
I can almost do all the lines verbatim. It's that good.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love
That's the shooter.
Shooter.
Yeah,
Is
with
that
Mark
the one where
Wahlberg.
he ends up blowing up this big house in the middle of the woods
Yeah.
to get the bad guys?
Yeah.
in the
Yes.
end?
At the very
Yep.
end.
Okay.
So it also has Michael Pena in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen it once. But I may have to reconsider.
Oh, that was like
once. You can't
that was like
watch
one of the coolest modern movies. Actually had a 700 in it for like it was like a split second, but it was really good. It was
Okay.
really good scene.
So trivia: Mark Wahlberg.
Uh-huh.
Anytime you see him in any action movie, and he gets shot or he gets hurt and he limps, he limps exactly the same way in every movie he's ever been in.
So Mark Wahlberg also he will shoot rifle right-handed and pistol left-handed.
Does he?
Yeah. So if you see him in the movie The Patriot,
Yeah.
which is about the Boston bombing, he is left-handed. In every other movie, I noticed it in that movie, so I had to go back and watch all the other Mark Wahlberg movies, and he shoots pistol left-handed.
I'll be damned. I didn't know. Darn, I didn't know that. Missed the button.
So it's interesting, then. Is he left-handed or right? Because would you shoot?
So, yeah,
would
if
you
I
shoot
was
a pistol with your, like, if I'm right-handed, would I tend to shoot a pistol right-handed and a
it
rifle
depends. It
left-handed?
depends on eye dominance. So one
I was
thing a
gonna
lot
say
of
it's your
competitive
eye.
shooters do,
So
yeah.
if you're cross-dominant,
If you're
is that what
cross-eye
saying?
dominant, most shooters, if they're a right-handed pistol shooter, but they're cross-eyed, like left-eye dominant, they'll shoot rifle left-handed because it's a lot easier.
Yeah, because
Well,
I'm
'cause-
reading and long distance.
Oh, that makes sense because you can't line the rifle up with your other eye.
Don't.
Yeah,
There's only
no.
one place for the rifle to go.
It hurts.
Yep. Yeah, it hurts and you look
Pistol
crazy.
you could adjust for, I guess.
Well,
seen a woman
not to
try.
change the subject, but if you watch that show that's about all those people that live in Alaska,
Yes, I have.
and there's that one lady there. She had hurt her shoulder.
But the Legend of Mick Dodge, that one?
No, and this is a real lady. She's all by herself, lives out there, and she went and had a rifle made for a left-hander.
Good.
Which I had never seen that before.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
because
have
she-
the technology.
Yeah, because she couldn't, put it on her right.
Couldn't
'cause
shoulder it. Yeah.
she's so funny. She crashed her snowmobile and it broke her collarbone.
Yikes.
So she comes back. She's all well. Took a sledgehammer and beat the snowmobile to a million pieces.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Said she loved every minute of it. It's great. It's a great movie.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.